morning to you peeps. Welcome to the very first vlog back in 2018. So today we have a couple of things that we have to do. The first thing is I gotta go snake a drain. I'm gonna try to bring the camera in. Hopefully the tenant allows me to do so. And after that, we're going back to the coffee shop. We're doing an entirely new rough-in. There's an entire other section to the coffee shop, which is sort of like the storage area. And in the storage area, we're supposed to be running a grease interceptor, a powder room. Do you remember last year we did a drain camera inspection? It was really late at night and I found the pipe that I needed. Well, we finally broke into it and we finally connected into it. Now what we have to do is run the pipe up vertically and run it across the ground so that we can make a little powder room in this storage area. So that's the game plan for today. We're going into the inspection phase tomorrow, which means that I have to get it done as of tonight or else we're gonna be in big trouble tomorrow. So this is to 2018. Let's go. If you haven't already done so, you know what to do. Alrighty peeps, heading to work. Gotta give you a little bit of an update as to what's been happening here in Ontario. Canada has sort of been the victim of really cold Arctic air. A lot of the Arctic air was coming down and essentially freezing us for quite a long duration of time. Normally we get deep freezes here in Ontario a couple of days a year. I remember there was like one year where it was like 3 or 4 days of minus 30, minus 40 degrees Celsius. This year though, it's been like almost a week to 2 week long duration. We had a lot of calls of pipes freezing. Now the real big problem with freezing pipes and freezing water inside your pipes is that water, when it freezes, is going to expand. And most likely, if it expands to its maximum point, it's going to puncture the copper pipe. So it's a really big timing issue. So the first thing you have to do is go get a heater. Heat up that area where you think the pipe is frozen, and hopefully over a little bit of time it'll melt and you'll be able to have water again. And if it didn't puncture, you're in good luck. So Dad literally worked all weekend running around all over downtown Toronto basically because a lot of pipes were freezing, and then he'd go fix them and we'd find out later on that there's another pipe frozen in a different section of the building. So it's been a really big nightmare because normally we have this maybe once or twice a year. This has been the duration of a couple of weeks, like I was saying. So this Arctic air has been kicking our butts. So peeps, I just want to show you what we're dealing with here in this drain call particularly. So the difficulty this homeowner was dealing with was his vanities were clogged. So when you look at the video here, you're going to notice that it's a double vanity. And what that means is that the way the pipes are designed is that they actually come across and they connect to one another and they have one communal pipe. So both vanities were showing water in them, which is a clear indication that the communal pipe between them is the one that's actually clogged. So there was a blockage somewhere inside this pipe right around here. Now the difficulty I ran into was that I took the small stake, the K45. Finally I was able to find the pipe that was going down, the communal one. That's one of the biggest difficulties you'll have when dealing with back-to-back kitchens or when you're dealing with double vanities. You're gonna try to have to find that communal pipe. A lot of times you're gonna bypass this communal pipe right here and you're gonna go right into the other trap or vice versa. So it takes a little bit of knack to figure out how to do that. But once you're able to do that, you get into the communal pipe and you're good to go. The difficulty I ran in with the K45 was that I sent it through, and I sent the entire snake through. And I thought to myself, okay, I probably cleared it by now. When I closed everything up and I tested it, I noticed that it was still pretty clogged. The drain was still running really slow. So that's why you saw me upgrade to the K50. K50 is a coil machine where you can continue adding coils to it, where the K45 is just a machine that has a coil at a specific length. So I went in with a K50, and I was able to disturb whatever it was that was in there that the K45 wasn't able to disturb. So somewhere inside here, there was a blockage, and the snake went through and it was able to basically disturb it and get it cleaned out. Alright peeps, here I am in the second job site, the one that we have to do the roughing for. Here's what we have. We have a 4-inch pipe going across that way. We're gonna have to move it all the way down here. We're gonna have a floor drain that goes over there. We're gonna have a toilet and a small little powder room right in here. Toilet's gonna be, I think it's gonna be right here. And then we're gonna have to run a vanity connection. And there's a second floor drain that we're gonna have to do. Right now I'm running out of battery. What I have to do is get all the materials that I need, write down a list, go to the supplier, come back, install this bad boy, cause inspection is tomorrow. We already called in the inspection. Can't do anything until we finish this. So I'll be here all night if I have to. That's the game plan. Let's go. Peeps, I just wanted to show you what exactly we're dealing with here in this roughing that you're about to see. So our connection actually starts off around here. This pipe goes down vertically and then it connects into the stack that is at the bottom of the floor, all the way down into this little pit you're gonna see. And what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to run this pipe across horizontally, and then we're gonna have to put a Y in and then connect to a floor drain. This blue 3 broken line here is actually a floor drain primer. Every floor drain requires a floor drain primer. As we continue on, we're gonna start going into what I'm calling the powder room. You're gonna have a water closet connection right over here, and then we're actually gonna be wet venting the floor drain and the vanity together just because of the positions they're situated in. So the vanity is gonna come in just like so. This is gonna be above ground. The floor drain is gonna continue underground. And then as you continue across, you're gonna have another floor drain primer connecting into this floor drain. You have your vanity connection, you have your water closet, and that's basically it. That's what we have to do for this phase of the inspection. Peeps, it is 9 p.m. at night. It's super loud in here. The fans just literally turned on. I just want to show you where we're at. Connected in, connected all the way up, followed it across, Y to a floor drain, coming up further, toilet flange, And then we're gonna connect another floor drain in there. So it's been really productive just for my dad and I. We did as much as we could essentially, so there's not much more we can do at this very second. I need a fitting 45 to go in there to see if we are in the right distance. But that's basically been the day. It's been super chaotic, especially since we're going into inspection phase tomorrow, which means that I'm gonna be up early in the morning, and early in the morning I'm gonna come back in and I'm gonna start finishing this thing up. So peeps, that's a full day of plumbing. Welcome to 2018. That is officially the first vlog. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Kenny Molotov, guys. Peace, baby.